Listen to me. If you are standing on the precipice of retirement, or if you are already there, you are facing the single most dangerous financial landscape of your entire life. The rules of the game have completely changed. When you are working, you can afford to make a mistake. You can afford to take a risk because you have another paycheck coming next month to bail you out. But the second you transition into retirement, your priority cannot be about chasing wild gains anymore. It has to be about absolute protection and making sure that every single dollar you have worked 30, 40, or 50 years for is working just as hard for you safely. Right now, so many of you are paralyzed by a very real, very justified fear. You look at the economy, you look at the volatility of the stock market, and you wonder, where can I put my cash where it won't disappear tomorrow? You are terrified of losing your principal. And because of that fear, you are making a massive mistake. You are leaving your hard-earned savings sitting in traditional, brick-and-mortar big bank accounts earning a measly, insulting 0.01%. Do you have any idea what that means? It means if you have $10,000 sitting in one of those accounts, you are earning a single dollar in interest after a whole year. $1. While inflation is actively eating away at the purchasing power of your money like a termite in a wooden house. You think you are being safe, but by doing nothing, you are guaranteed to lose money in terms of what that money can actually buy for you tomorrow. So you start looking for alternatives. You hear about online financial platforms, and one name that keeps popping up everywhere is Chime. And you're asking the question, Susie, what is Chime? Is it safe for someone in my position? Can it actually help me protect and grow my retirement money, or is it just a flashy app for the younger generation? Let's strip away all the marketing talk and explain exactly how the Chime Savings Account works, specifically for you. First of all, you need to understand that Chime is not a bank. It is a financial technology company. Now, do not let that word scare you. When you open a Chime checking and savings account, your deposits are not actually held by Chime. They are held by their partner banks, like the Bancorp Bank or Stride Bank, which are fully FDIC insured. That means your money is backed by the full faith and credit of the United States government up to $250,000 per depositor. So, is your money safe from a structural standpoint? Yes, it is just as safe as it would be sitting in Chase or Bank of America. www.chime.com. But here is where we have to look at the numbers, because numbers do not lie. Chime offers a tiered system for their high-yield savings account. If you just open the account and do nothing else, they give you a base rate of 0.75% APY. Now, is that better than the 0.01% at your traditional neighborhood bank? Yes, it's higher. But is it the best you can do? Absolutely not. To unlock their highest rate, which is 3.75% APY, you have to qualify for what they call Chime Prime. And how do you do that? You have to set up a qualifying direct deposit into your Chime account. www.chime.com. This is the exact moment where the reality of your retirement situation collides with how this platform is designed. If you are still working and about to retire, or if you are receiving a steady monthly government benefit check like Social Security, you can route that direct deposit into Chime to unlock that 3.75% interest rate. If you do that, your $10,000 goes from earning almost nothing at a traditional bank to earning about $375 a year. That is a massive difference when you are living on a fixed income. Every single dollar counts. www.chime.com+1. But I need you to listen to me very carefully right now. Because while Chime has fantastic features like no monthly service fees, no minimum balance requirements, and zero overdraft fees through their Spot Me feature, it is fundamentally designed as a transactional, mobile-first ecosystem. To even open a Chime savings account, you are required to open a Chime checking account first. They are tied at the hip. And Chime does not issue traditional paper checkbooks. They have a feature where they can mail a check on your behalf through their app, but you cannot sit down at your kitchen table and write a physical check to a contractor, a doctor, or for an emergency. Everything is managed through your smartphone. www.chime.com. If you are someone who feels uncomfortable managing every single penny of your life through a mobile app, or if you are someone who values being able to walk into a physical branch, sit across a desk from a human being, and look them in the eye when there is an issue, Chime is going to give you anxiety. And in retirement, Peace of mind is your highest form of wealth. You cannot afford to save a few $100s a year in interest if it means you are losing sleep because you don't understand how to navigate the technology or because you cannot get a physical person on the phone instantly when you need them. So, what is the actionable takeaway here? How do you make the right decision for your retirement portfolio? If you are a tech-savvy retiree, if you have a regular direct deposit like Social Security that you can route to unlock that higher tier, and if you are looking for a fee-free place to keep an emergency fund of cash completely separate from your main investments, Chime can be a very solid, safe tool to help you fight off inflation. But if you do not have a steady direct deposit to unlock that top rate, or if you are uncomfortable without a physical bank branch and a traditional checkbook, do not force yourself into an app just because you heard the words high yield. There are other dedicated online high-yield savings accounts out there that offer competitive rates across the board without requiring a checking account or a direct deposit to get the best yield. Your money is your lifeline in retirement. Do not leave it rotting at 0.01% out of fear, but do not jump into a platform you do not fully understand out of greed for a higher rate. Assess your technology comfort. Look at your monthly direct deposit setup and place your money exactly where it will give you both financial growth and absolute peace of mind.